Hello, boys and girls. Feeling like I've only got about 22% today. I might have to do this from the press box. I'm not really sick or anything, just kind of tired. But Colorado Avalanche we're doing today. And I hate to say it, but as of right now, this is kind of a disaster of an organization. I don't know what direction they're going. I think they're rebuilding. Probably, there is some elements of rebuilding for sure, but they've made some really bad moves. I can't say it any other way. Trading O'Reilly was just a terrible move. You just don't trade a player like that when he's only asking for 6 or 7 million. I don't know if he just pushed the envelope too much with them, or I don't know what it was. I can't see Patrick Waugh not liking him. I think that might have been part of the reason why Waugh did what he did. I think there was just so many decisions that were being made that he didn't agree with, and he couldn't be there anymore. Say what you want about Patrick Waugh, he knows hockey. He does know hockey really well. I'm not so sure his brand of hockey was gonna work in today's game, but you never know. He might have been able to progress or work it out a different way. I mean, people say the same about Tortorella, and you've heard me talk about Tortorella quite a bit. I like Tortorella in the way that he gets the best out of his players. I don't know if his system is going to work, but it seems to be working in Columbus, so I'll give him that. But Sakic has a lot of work to do. There's not much depth in this organization at all. I like the fact that they brought in Jarome Iginla to be a template to their younger players, and kudos to them for that, because Jarome Iginla is probably my favorite player of the last 10 or 15 years. He is the epitome of class and bash that hockey is supposed to be. Hockey is known for. It's what makes hockey hockey. That he is the type of personality, a type of player that exemplifies what hockey is all about, and I just love him for that. And that's a great template for their younger players to follow for sure. McKinnon and Duchesne, and it'll pay dividends. There's no doubt about it. But when you trade a guy like O'Reilly and you get in return a Zadorov and Grigorenko, and there's a young guy coming up right now, and I looked at his name this morning, but I can't remember. But it's not enough. Zadorov, hopefully for them, will become a number 1 or 2, but watching him, I honestly don't see it. I think he might be a 5 or 6 defenseman, and Grigorenko hopefully can at least be a third line center, a good third line center. His progression has been slow though, for sure. They certainly are not going to make the playoffs this year, and they probably don't need to. What they probably need to do is find, that's the thing, is they don't really have any real veterans to trade. Boschman maybe, there's a couple of guys that you could trade for draft picks. But the good news is I said the same thing about Calgary not too long ago, and they got out of it pretty quick. So hopefully Colorado can do the same. And I hope that Jarome Iginla gives it one more year, because I'd like to see him win another cup. And I love the guy, but I think it might be it for him this year, which is too bad. Hiring Bednar, I don't really know much about him. We'll just have to see, and we'll just have to find out what he's all about. I'm sure they didn't have much time to make a choice, so they had to go with the person that they knew. Good for him to get the opportunity, but it's a tough opportunity because he's going as a young coach into a situation where he doesn't have much to work with. Varlamov is a good goaltender, a really good goaltender, but when you have a defense like they do, It's going to be tough on your goaltender. They have some good pieces there. Johnson, Barry. I think Patrick Waugh might have been right. I'm not sure that Barry is a guy that you want to be paying one or top 1-2 dollars to, but he could prove me wrong. He does move the puck well, and he has good possession numbers. So the analytics people are probably screaming at me right now. But you have Johnson. They've had them there for a while. You don't really have too many guys coming up either. That's the thing. Their prospect list is pretty bleak. So it's going to be a lot rough sledding. Sorry, Colorado fans. I hope it starts getting better for you. But I don't see it for a while. That's pretty much I don't even think I gave 42% today. So that's about 22%. Sorry. That's all I got. Have a great day, everybody. It's nap o'clock, I think. Lots of it. Have a great day.